Captain America Brave New World is the latest film in the Avengers series, specifically for the character of Captain America in those films. And in this one, we follow Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, as he finds himself in the middle of an international incident and must discover the motive behind a nefarious global plan. And we follow Sam Wilson as he officially takes on the mantle of Captain America, as this is set after the Falcon and Winter Soldier films. And Brave New World will be his first appearance in the role on the big screen. And I think it's safe to say that this movie delivered, and I want to start this video off by saying all the reviews about this movie not being good, that's cap, no pun intended. But this was honestly a really solid film. It's a solid Avengers movie, a solid Captain America movie. Of course, it's not on the same level as Avengers Endgame or even Infinity War, but this is a really good movie. I think that this movie is more grounded, and we need more grounded movies in the Avengers series. I don't want to see superhero after superhero showing up in a movie, especially a movie that doesn't have to do with them in their series of films. Hint, hint, Spider-Man. But to see a movie solely focused on Captain America and characters that revolve around him, it's refreshing. And of course, this being Sam Wilson's first movie as Captain America, it's only right that we let him do things on his own and we don't bring any of the other Avengers in the movie. This is definitely a movie that has similarities to the early Captain America movies, because of course in this movie we see Sam on the rise as Captain America, getting used to taking over the mantle. Let him figure out things on his own, do things on his own. So I think with this movie being grounded, we got a great story. And the movie is pretty political because we do have the president in this movie, played by Harrison Ford. Without going too much into spoilers, the president, he gets himself into things, and of course Sam has to come in and save the day. So we definitely got a really solid storyline with the international incident that is taking place and Sam having to come in and figure out what's going on. So we got a lot of twists and turns, a lot of unexpected things taking place in the movie. I love how we get one of the first test subjects for Captain America in the movie, Isaiah Bradley. His character adds a whole new dynamic to the movie. We see how he plays a role in the development for Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson, aka Captain America. He's an old head, he's he's like a mentor to Sam. So I guess in a way, he's Peter Parker's Iron Man, his guidance, the person that shows him the ropes. It's just a really solid story overall for the first film for Sam's Captain America. Story aside, I know you guys want to get into the fight sequences, the action for this movie, and I thought it was pretty great.
Wait for it.
We got some really solid fight choreography for this movie. The action sequences really play a huge role in the Avengers movies, and this is one thing that you can't mess up, and don't worry, they did it for this movie. Very entertaining, something that's gonna have you on the edge of your seat, invested, cheering on, all that stuff that you want in a movie like this. There's even this one scene in the movie where Sam's using the shield and he's fighting against the enemies. He like kicks it halfway across the room, it bounces off the wall, and it hits the enemies, knocking them out, and then it comes back to him. Might have been my favorite part of the movie, honestly. So we got the action down pat, we got the story down pat, the characters down pat. Speaking of characters, we basically get a new Falcon in the movie. Sam got his own sidekick, Joaquin Torres, the new Falcon, and I liked him in the role. He was pretty good. I love the dynamic, the chemistry between the two of them. I think with more films, we can build on that between the two characters. So it's cool to see Captain America with his first sidekick. I don't believe that we saw that with Chris Evans. So this is new, this is refreshing. I can get down with that, and I'm looking forward to more movies with the two of them. Let's talk about Harrison Ford for a little bit, because like I said earlier, this movie is political. The president's in this. He plays the president. You know, it kind of resembled real life with the president being a little shady, because he was doing some pretty shady stuff in his past and the present. So it's very realistic, we've seen that before. But I did enjoy his character. He was interesting to watch nonetheless. And him as the Red Hulk that we see in the trailers.
Since when were they red?
His Red Hulk is pretty badass. He's pretty menacing, if I must say. I do wonder if we'll see more of his character in the future for future Avengers movies. Fingers crossed. But so far, with this new phase of Avengers movies, we're starting off strong. Overall, I would give this a 3.5 out of 5, maybe even a 4 if I give it a rewatch. It's safe to say that Marvel Studios did their big one with Captain America Brave New World. They did that for Black History Month. They put their big toe in this movie. It was overall a great experience. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if you want to see more content from me, go ahead and check out some of these videos right here, and be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of my content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.